Hello everyone, today we will be talking about the 55th edition of the Algiers International Fair that provided a key platform for global business networking and trade opportunities across many industries, with participation of more than 700 local and international companies, one of which will be our guest today on Youth Talk. So I'd like to welcome our guest today, Mr. Mustafa Mazouzi. He will be representing Antia, Canada. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for inviting me today to this beautiful plateau, and I wish I can answer all your questions today.
Of course, you're welcome. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
You're welcome.
So first, I'd like to talk about your company, Antia, Canada. Can we give a general presentation to the audience?
Yes, for sure. Antia Canada is a technology company that provides a platform. It's a software with many applications for digitalization in the industrial world, specifically in petrochemical and chemical and pharmaceutical. What we do exactly, our platform is here to manage asset integrity management, which helps all the owners of this kind of units to manage their maintenance, to manage their, to keep their assets safe, and also to extend the life of their assets. This is what we do. Antia is a 35 years company, tech company.
Well-established company.
Yes, well-established company. We have a footprint in almost, I can say 20 countries, more or less, and we have more than 100 implementation of our software around the world. Our main and global focus is technology. Our main markets are North America and Europe, and yeah.
And the company is present at the Canadian wing at the fair. Can we know what motivated your company, who is already present in many countries, many continents, to participate in this fair here in Algiers?
Yeah, Algeria is one of the best, let's say, market for me first, because I'm Algerian. That's very good. I'm also eager to help the Algerian people to move with their journey in the digitalization of all the industries. And also, we are working with one of the groupment of the GVs of Sonatrach for the last, let's say, more than 10 years, and now we are looking to extend this kind of cooperation to the Sonatrach, to the global or other petrochemical and chemical companies in Algeria.
Yeah, which we can see when we open your website, that your company works mainly in energy, in gas, in oil. So I think that's the main focus of the company.
Yes, the main focus is chemical, petrochemical, and energy production. Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about the specific goals or objectives that you had coming here to this fair, coming here to Algeria?
Yeah, coming here to Algeria, we came here to represent Antia Canada and to represent the potential of Canada when it comes to technology. The target been achieved because we met a lot of beautiful opportunities, and we met a lot of people interested to the world of digitalization. And we have had a lot of return, positive return. I think the goal was very well achieved. And I will take advantage of this opportunity to thank Mr. Michael Callan, the ambassador of Canada, and also Mrs. Christine Colveret, who organized this mission and invited us and put us in touch with all these companies and created a lot of opportunity for Antia Canada.
Not just for Antia Canada, but for companies who work in many different fields. I think I saw one in aviation, in the medical field, in education. So there are a lot of Canadian companies interested in the Algerian market.
Yes, a lot of technologies that was present in this sphere. that was eager to know more about the market, and there is companies also that have been doing business with Algeria that they want to expand more and do more. And there is a volunteer of all of them also to establish themselves in Algeria.
Yes, and it's a great opportunity to do so. Now, can we talk about your participation in Algeria, and has it enhanced your company's visibility here in Algerian or even the North African market?
Yes, for sure. It enhanced our visibility because it gives you a larger and deep knowledge about all the companies that can be a fit for our technology, and also puts you in the right path to communicate better and to have a more contact with the person in charge of our type of activity.
When it comes to this fair, I've noticed that a lot of companies decided to introduce maybe a new product, a new update, a new feature in their existing products here at the fair. Did your company do so?
Yes, exactly. We introduced our RCM, reliability-centered maintenance. It is an application that takes care of rotative equipment. This is a new product of Antia that we were proud to represent at the FIA 2024 for our future customer. And we had such a great positive feedback from our visitors.
Speaking of feedback, what was the interaction with the fair attendees? Maybe did you get any interesting feedbacks or comments?
Yeah, people are very thirsty about technology, specifically about digitalization. I think this is the strategy of Algeria moving toward, and it was great, yeah. The feedback is very positive. A lot of demos scheduled, a lot of talk in progress for maybe pilots, for maybe also testing and everything of the platform, yeah. The feedback is quite, I can say, positive, yeah.
So you've offered the opportunity to try out your products at the stand?
Yeah, we would like that universities use our software. I will take advantage of this platform, and I can say that we can offer our software to the student in order to learn what does it mean asset integrity for university for free. And also we can offer our future partner or future customer a try of our software for free, also to discover the platform and also to discover the potential of the software and to see how this software this platform can help them for their daily work, daily jobs, and also how can keep their assets safe and extend the life of their assets.
Okay, so I think your future customers can have the opportunity to have a simulation of your product, but for those who don't, those who are watching us today on TV, can you give us a small explanation, a very simple explanation, what is IAM software and what is asset management systems? What are these systems that you're offering?
This systems is designed to manage the maintenance. Specifically, we have a lot of application. Among the application, there is application who manage corrosion, because the big enemy of oil and gas and industry is the water, the presence of water, and the water create damages and corrosion and everything. We have application that takes care of that. We have application that can do analysis about the risks and how to mitigate the risks. And we know that oil and gas is a very restrictive, standardized field, where everything is standardized by even IPA, which EPA, American Petroleum Institute, or NACE, all this.
There are certain standards that you have to
exactly.
stick to. Yeah.
And our software respects all this basis, all these standards, in order to offer our customer the best practices in the field. Yeah, this is the big advantage of the platform, yeah.
Okay,
and
so
keep you safe.
If we can give a simple example, it would be that you have a company that uses certain machines, that uses maybe certain products. You need a company or a system that can watch over these products, these machines, and maybe alert you when there's something going wrong, and you can go into the maintenance of the machine. Is that so?
Yeah, when we talk about asset integrity, we're talking about the intensive asset environment. You cannot keep up your maintenance with the Excel file if you have over 10,000 parts.
Yes.
Okay? You need a system, and our system is the best system to manage all that, to manage more than 10,000 parts and keep you safe, and also extend the life of your investment and your assets. This is what we do. We have the benefit of the software of the platform is financial first. You're gonna save a lot of money. Second is the best management of your resources. They're not going to waste their time looking for a document, looking for information. It will be just one click and the information is there. The third thing is safety. You keep your environment safe. And we know any little damage, it will cause a lot of human damage and financial damage. And the fourth and the more important one is environmentally safe. You're not going to create any damage to the environment. Which
is, a very hard critique to maintain, because we know that environmental laws are very strict when it comes to oil and gas companies. So I think that's a good feature. I would like to know a lot more about this software. How would you say if we go and watch this report about the FIA this year, so we can go see how it went, and then we can come back and explain more about this software.
Sure. Thank you.
The Algiers International Fair is a highly anticipated event that draws attention from national and international companies, as well as the consumers. This year's edition featured Turkey as the guest of honor, showcasing the country's culture with performances, film screening, and various presentations. The 55th edition of this economic event witnessed the participation of over 300 public and private companies, from sectors ranging between agri-food, electric industries, appliances, and machinery. Organized under the high patronage of President Abdelmajid Tebboune, the FIA aims to promote national production, encourage investment, and facilitate exchange in all sectors, as it provides a platform for showcasing Algeria's economic potential. Welcome back, everyone. So, as Mr. Mustafa was explaining to us, I think we got to know the company's system, but I think there's a question that a lot of students who are watching us here today might have, because when you're studying a lot of different fields here in Algeria, you get to learn about ERP, about CMMS, a lot of these management software that you can find or use in any other company. What's the difference between the software that you're offering, between the software that your company has developed, and these, regular software?
Yeah, ERP and CMMS is a financial part and work order part. When Antia detects the problem, failure, mechanical damages, you need to create an action. The action will be either inspection or maintenance. When you create some of this operation, it will be done by external companies or by third-party partner, or
you have to hire somebody to do it.
Yes, exactly. Then we will communicate to the ERP. The good news is the platform is we can exchange information. We can connect with ERP, CMMS. Okay.
Okay, so you can add them to your
Exactly.
network.
Yes,
Okay.
and we are certified SAP, which is one of the biggest ERP system connectivity. We send the work order to the ERP, and the ERP will take it from there to create the work order, send it to the company, to the engineering company or maintenance company, and do the work, and when execute it and get a report or get a work done, and the work done, we will communicate again with the ERP and get the report in our platform.
So your software can be connected to ERP or MMS, and it could work all in the same within the same network. Okay, so can you explain how this AM software can help in optimizing maintenance strategies and minimize the downtime? Because sometimes when something goes wrong in the company, all the systems shut down. How can your software prevent that from happening?
Yes, the software is designed to prevent you to have this kind of situation. Yes, because we detect the problems, let's say, before it happens. Yeah, this is our objective. Our objective is to minimize the downtime, to minimize the shutdown of production, and keep producing. This is the key word for Antia, is to keep you safe.
Keep you safe and keep you producing, keep you in business as well.
Exactly, yeah, keep you in business.
Okay, great. So now I think, like all other companies, your company must have faced many challenges in the field. Can you talk to us about the challenges that you have faced when trying to implement your software in a new field or a new company, and how did you overcome these challenges?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is languages, most of the education, most of the people in oil and gas, they talk more, they are more comfortable, let's say. They talk English, but they are more comfortable with French.
Or their native language, yes.
And the software is only in English language. Unfortunately, we don't have French language, because even companies from Europe who talk French, they buy the software in English version. This is the main problem, but it's manageable. Yeah, it's manageable.
Do you think you're gonna make a French version, or are you gonna focus on teaching these companies how to use the software once they get it in English?
Exactly. What we are doing is just training these people and get them used to the language, to the acronyms, English acronyms and everything. And the software is very friendly. Anyone can use it and can understand it.
So it's very simple, yes.
Yes.
Can you talk to us about the training period once the company decides to use your software and implement it?
Yeah, the training period can be 1 week to 3 weeks, depend of the people, depend of how many applications you're implementing in your unit. Yeah.
And so it's not it doesn't take a long time to make it operational in the company.
It's very friendly use.
And very simple. Yeah, that's amazing. So could you talk to us about how your software can contribute to regularly compliance and ensuring asset integrity throughout their life cycle? I mean, once you get your software, you start to use it. How can it help with your asset integrity?
It can help you with your asset. It can keep you safe. That's only, this is our mission, is to keep you safe and keep you producing and avoid any accident.
So that's the main selling point, I'd say.
This is the main selling point, and also access to the information, digitalization of your assets. This is one. Your asset is in one place, because the big problem of digitalization is the data silos, which means the quantity of data you have. Most of the time you have your data in many different data silos. The Antia platform will eliminate all these data silos and put it in one data silos, where you can use this data to do any kind of analysis. Because if you want to do artificial intelligence, you need data, and you need a huge amount of data. If you don't have your data in one place that the artificial intelligence can go and get it and analyze it and give you a trend, you cannot do anything. Our job, and the main problem in all petrochemical and chemical units is we find a lot of data silos. The engineering department has a data, the safety and insurance has a data, the corrosion department has a data, and everybody is keeping this data separately from the other departments. And this way, they don't have the benefit of usage of the data because it's different silos. Yes, when you get all the data together for each item, you have infinite. Let's say you have a numerous way to analyze the data and use it for your benefit.
Okay, so I get that point, but when it comes to data storage, a lot of companies have a safety concern. They want to know where is their data being stored and who has access to this data.
Yeah, we don't get involved with the storage of data. We can offer with our partners, very safe partners, I can say, but we prefer that the customer decide about the data. We emphasize and we encourage the companies to store their own data if they can in their own cloud. This is the best way to do it.
That's the safest option.
Yes, the safest.
So your company does not have access to your customers' data?
Yeah, once they have their data, they will be responsible of their data. We don't have access if they don't give us the right to access to the data.
Okay, that's great. So can we talk about the opportunities that you see in the future of IT, especially Canadian IT, here in the Algerian market?
Oh, Algeria is a big market for IT for the next 10 years, and thanks to the strategy of this government of digitalizing Algeria, I see Canada like the best fit for Algeria. Why? Because we are bilingual. We talk English and we talk French, and we can communicate with companies easily, and we can bring the best technologies in the world.
That's an amazing answer. Now I think we need to talk about some success stories. Maybe your company has already implemented your software in one of the Algerian companies, maybe public or private. Could you tell us this success story?
Yes, we have a beautiful experience with a joint venture between E&I and Sonatrach, the public companies. We implemented the software in 2007 and still there.
Still working, up and running.
Still working, and we just got it updated, and we have our team working and continuing the progress and the digitalization of their asset. It's an amazing experience. We have a great return, very positive return, yeah.
So how do you manage to update your customers on any new features or any new maybe updates in their own systems, especially the ones that are located here in Algeria? As far as I know, you don't have a branch here. So how do you go about communication?
We have a branch in Algeria. This is a good news, yeah. And every time we have a new version of the software, all our customers will get access to this version. And specifically, if you have a window version, it's different. We need to communicate with the customer and tell him that there is a new version and get access to his machine and update the software. If it's a web-based, let's say, license, then if there is any update, it will be for everybody. He don't need to do anything. The customer don't need to update.
They get it automatically.
They get it automatically. Yeah, it's.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. I love it. So I think we have covered the Algerian market and the exchange between Canada and Algeria. I think now we need to talk about competition. IT competition is now rising because it's the main topic. A lot of companies are going into IT, are going into software development. How would you say your company is dealing with this competition?
Yeah, the competition. When we talk about competition, depending, Antia, the power of Antia is we've been in business 35 years and we never lost a customer. Why we never lost a customer? Because Antia, the platform of Antia is born from the customer to the customer. What does it mean? It was created by three genius engineer, petrochemical engineer, who was going to the camp, to the refinery, collecting problems, issues, going back to the office, fixing the issues by creating codes.
So they had first-hand
Yes.
agreement with the yes.
Meaning everything you see in the platform is an answer to a real problem. Not only, I don't know, a strategy, something in your whiteboard, this is what I need, this is how I need it. No, it's an answer to a problem. And we kept this tradition over this 35 years, and we are trying only to fix problems, not creating technology for the sake of technology, which is...
But creating technology that solves actual problems.
Exactly, yeah. From the customer to the customer, that's what we do. We serve our customer, we help their lives, we make their job easy, we make their assets safe and everything, yeah.
That's a great motto to have.
Yes.
So I think to end our conversation, I'd like to know how is your company leveraging its participation in the Algiers International Fair? Have you established any partnerships or maybe gotten some interesting meetings?
Yeah, thanks to the Trade Commissioner of Canada, Mrs. Christine Colveret and her team. We had a lot of meetings scheduled. We have a lot of demos also coming in the future. Technology is not easy to sell because technology needs first to do a job which is teaching people about technology and manage the change inside the companies before you sell. And we are here to, let's say, to teach our customer, to help them in their journey of digitalization and
guide
make it
them
happen.
through it.
Yes, and guide them through it. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much for all the information that you have shared with us today.
Thank you.
Something that I always like to ask well-established entrepreneurs before they leave our show is a piece of advice for all the youth watching us today. Maybe something that you wanted to hear along the way.
Persistence. Keep moving. Yeah.
That's a great piece of advice. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Mr. Mustafa Mazouzi from Antia, Canada. Thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We have come to the end of today's episode. See you in another one.